What's going on, y'all? So listen. I know y'all was saying what the hell happened to the videos last night. I put on Twitter that I was not doing no videos. If you can look at my face visibly, you can tell that my shit is swollen, okay? Um, Remember when I was complaining about how my mouth is fucked up? Well, come to find out, my mouth is really fucked up. And, I just said fuck it. I took some medicine. I went to the dentist today. Come to find out, whatever that bitch, I got a fucking infection, bitch. And I'm fucking pissed about it because nothing could be done until they can't do work on your mouth or whatever or anything until the infection is gone. And bitch, I gotta wait like a few days or whatever for this shit to go the fuck down. Now they gave me some amoxicillin. I'm already taking some ibuprofen, 800 for the pain, and then what I can take in between that pain is some fucking Tylenol, which got me going okay for right now. That's the only reason why I'm up on this video. Last night, bitch, I just couldn't do it. I went to sleep like around 7:30, okay, and kept waking up in the middle of the fucking night. So that's what's going on. That is what's going on. Bitch might need a fucking root canal because he don't even know what the fuck is the problem going on. And it is not my dentist's fault that this happened. It's the other bitch's fault, okay? So I just felt yesterday when I woke up something funny was going on with my gums. Only on one particular side, and it ain't even all of it. It's like probably three of them. And then this morning when I woke up, bitch, I could barely open up the right side of my mouth, okay? So, as you can see, I'm swollen as fuck, but I'm still coming through for y'all. I said it'll be up later. It'll be up later. I still got to stay on schedule. That's why I'm here. But let's just get this in, So once again, thank you guys for understanding. If a bitch get an attitude because it wasn't on time, go fuck yourself, okay? Because we human too. All right. This ain't my life, but, shit happens. So, hell. And fuck my fucking mouth. Bitch, let me shut the fuck up. Go on here before this shit gone. Love and Hip Hop, New York, alright? Mixed up. Finally, the goddamn finale, bitch, okay? So we start off with Safari. Safari. No wonder why Dream was calling him Safari like that. Safari. I'm sitting here like, and you on that goddamn, now see, I'm gay as all hell. But bitch, I ain't the only motherfucker on the planet. Y'all straight bitches ain't the only one. You gay niggas ain't the only one who saw the fucking video and who saw the fucking picture. And the whole time I'm sitting here like, y'all be taking all of that man meat like that? God damn, that is like a whole another fucking arm. Somebody gonna say something, it was ugly because it's dark. It's dark. I said, wait a minute, is it supposed to be light? Now when I done seen some penises, on some porn sites or whatever the fuck, most of the times the penises is a little darker than the rest of the body. But that motherfucker ball sack, his scrotum just so it, oh my god, it was just so fucking, it's like squeeze that bitch and let reduce it a little bit. It looks swollen as shit, but he looked like he probably shaved his shit too, like they doing pornos and stuff like that, like he manscaped. That's what it looked like, because I ain't see no hair. Not that I was looking for some, I just realized that I ain't see no hair down there. Okay, but can you imagine? Somebody said it looked like an expensive ass dildo, and I was like, you know what, bitch, yes it does. But let me tell you something. Can you imagine Black China taking that in her mouth? Okay, we seen Black China, and I ain't even trying to shade Black China, okay? It ain't even no shade to her. But maybe she probably could work with something like that. That's why the thing probably kept on popping out her mouth the last time. Maybe you put that up in there. That shit gonna stay. Moving the fuck on. Either way, him and Jaquay, doing weights and stuff, lifting weights, and then here come Rich and what's her name? Snoop. She come up there and he was supposed to get the gym with him, but of course he flaked, and you know Safari, you lifting them goddamn weights like it was so fucking heavy. And then when Snoop said bitch is only 10 pounds, I said, what the fuck? Bitch, I lift 15 pounds. So hey, it is what it is. I probably can do more if I get some more. But, it is what it is. And basically Safari was talking about the remix to this Paradise record and how, he's gonna throw this big old party for it. And it really looked like I got a gauze or something in my mouth. Y'all, I feel so disgusted. When my dentist told me that, I tried so hard. And oh my God, you did. It took a lot out of me not to cry because I was like, an infection? Bitch, I'm clean as shit. What the fuck are you talking about? But anyway, that's another video for another day. So, he do all that and he wanna reveal the thing at the party and all this shit. That's where Yandy is gonna hear it at. Because Yandy trying to take over. Rich was like, I don't know why Safari trying to do the homie like that. But it's his song. You're not his manager. You're not even his executive producer, nor his producer. Okay, yeah, you probably working with a couple of her artists, but that's still not your song. So how do you put yourself on there and just try to take over like that? Bitch, let me just talk from the left right here like this. Because I'm tired of looking at myself like this. But anyway, so when he did all that, they were talking about how Anais came up to Jaquay and all that shit because Jaquay asked to put what's her name, Cayenne on the record, and he was like, I need to know what happened with that aftermath. And so he was imitating Anais and then talking about how Cayenne brought up the whole thing about how if you a married woman, why you showing your box to everybody? And Rich was like, because the box just got done. It's rejuvenated. So of course that's what she gonna do. But she hit the nail on the head asking that question. Later on we get this scene with Yandy, Remy, and Juju meeting up. Juju about to graduate with her masters. Remy is working on the IVF and they getting all that stuff together, trying to make sure her eggs mature enough to get able to receive papoose sperm and stuff like that. And Yandy is in her feelings a little bit because she don't know what's going on with this Paradise Remix record. Why the fuck should you? Moving on from that, because Juju said, bitch, maybe you need to talk to him because I'm not the middleman. I'm not the go-between. Because they was like, oh, look at you smiling when we mentioned Safari name and all this shit. Okay, cool. But we get to Anais and Jonathan. They meet up and, he was like, I'm glad we rekindled our relationship. Given that she's been going through a hard time this year, with her marriage and all the stuff that's been happening, and he basically said this is like a prelude date to a date with your husband. So he had spoke to Ruben. Ruben came through, and he told Ruben exactly what was said on the last time they met up at the skating rink and stuff. And Ruben, that convinced him enough, I guess, to sit down and talk to her. And so when they started talking, she was just saying how she apologizes for what she's been going through, and that you have to realize that she do want her family, but the little girl that you got with, the young girl that you got with, is now a woman, and the needs and wants are different now. Okay. And I felt it was a genuine moment, and it's so fucked up that you had to put all of this shit on display and potentially fuck up your relationship for the sake of TV. But hey, you do what you gotta do. Ruben had that one tear come out. I said, oh, Ruben, he about to kill that bitch in her sleep though. But it is what it is. It was cute. So Anais was basically telling Ruben, we need to figure out what it means to be a family, what it means to be married, and I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, take me back and all that shit. He basically said, how the fuck I know you ain't gonna treat on me with another rich dollar or whoever dollarless, you know? And she was like, I won't because I got my kids and I want you and all this shit. Of course they hugged, they cried, and ain't no families breaking up yet. Well, at least on this camp. Okay, so moving on from that, we get Mariah Lynn performing at this club. The same club that they always perform at. We don't see them performing nowhere else. And so the crowd was a little hype. Mona, said, I give you some extra shrimps if you go ahead and, make it like you can, like you really into this shit. And so they was like, throw a little cocktail sauce on the side. And she said, yeah. They said, all right, put a little couple of chicken wings too. And it was like, all right, cool, cool, cool. So we gonna hype this shit up. And so, she was doing her thing. Let me just tell you this. I actually kind of like Mariah Lynn. But, baby, ever since you got your new titties, you have improved your titties, but you ain't improved your stylist. That's what you really need to do. Okay, if you had a bomb ass stylist, you'll be killing this shit. Okay, Whoever the fuck decided to put that lace front on you, it was too much fucking hair. It looked like it was giving you helmet head because bitch, it was sliding forward and backwards at the same time. I don't understand how that's possible. Whoever put that clothing, costume or whatever the fuck it is on you, you got your little booty cheeks out, okay. Then in the front, it made it look like a WWE belt. Like, bitch, it was just a pouch right there. I said, bitch, are you pregnant? Is this supposed to intentionally give off this effect? I'm confused about what was going on. But neither here nor there. She put on a little good show for her friends and stuff. Everybody was congratulating her. Even so, like what was happening. Cayenne was there. She was talking to Mariah about everything that was going on and how her and Jaquay is cool. They together. Everything's copacetic. And how, he got Safari to put her on the Paradise Remix record. And of course, Mariah Lynn is happy. Cause she was like, but how this gonna work with Bree? I thought Bree's supposed to be on the record. And she said exactly what Bianca should have said. I don't give a fuck, it's for a good cause, so let me put my shit on there. Anyway, moving on from that, speaking of Safari the wound shifter, bitch, that motherfucker make me so glad that I don't take dick because, bitch, I just would say no. Okay, you're not putting that in me. Some of y'all like adventure like that, okay? Some of y'all will be like, let me adjust my wound right quick, nigga, so I can get it right. Okay, there we go. Now let's go, let's go. And some of y'all like that shit. Y'all just like to be walking around like you mixing something bow-legged as fuck, all right? And them Allen niggas. So I really wasn't surprised that, he shit, but that shit, put that shit away, nigga. That is why Nikki stayed around as long as she did. Nikki is at home looking at that shit like memories. Well, she probably got a whole bunch on her phone anyway. Bitch, but whatever. Safari, do your thing with Juju. They trying to do the little show, rehearse, and Yandy show up. They waiting on Bianca because Bianca is the lead in the play. Yandy tell Juju, well, she gave me a text and said that, she not going to be able to make it. Juju is in her feelings because she like, she took a chance on Bianca because it's unprofessional. Don't send Yandy a text. Send me the text. Don't even text me. Call me and tell me that you're not going to be able to make it. It's my play. Okay? And I feel like Juju had every right to be in her feelings about this because she feel like people digging her around. And so she was like, fuck it, I'm going to play the part of Sydney. So she get up there, her and Safari doing the part. And when it comes to the part where they supposed to kiss, of course Safari gonna try to kiss. Juju said, bitch, please. I said, yes, Juju. Keep him in the friend zone, okay? Friend zone only. We don't want to fuck this shit up. You don't need that dick to fuck up your life, okay? You really don't. It fucked up Nikki's life a little bit. The bitch ain't been, she been hopping from dick to dick. Well, probably two dicks and she still can't get it right. I would not be surprised if Nikki is back with Safari in the next year or so. I'm just saying, she missed it too much. You can't tell me. And she can take it because she an island girl too. She's an island boy, island girl. Put that together, make some island baby with. I was about to say something that shouldn't be said, so I'm gonna just slow that up. But anyway, Yandy, old girl went in the back to go talk to her, the girl that's helping writing and producing the play with her. And Yandy started talking to Safari about this whole remix record. Her whole thing is because I suggested you to do the remix and just because I offer some people or put up some people that should do it, that I should have a say. Like he said, it's his song and he 9 and 10 was going to do a remix anyway. Okay? And you sitting there, and I can't stand people like Yandy. For the simple fact that when it don't go their way, something don't go their way, all of a sudden it's whack as fuck or it ain't shit, but yeah, you the one that wanted to be on it. Yandy, what powers do you really have in this day and age that you feel like, you can make somebody international? Okay, don't nobody know you internationally just because you got this little white boy that you want to put on and you think he got crossover appeal. Where the fuck his shit at? We ain't hear from him. Okay, You was a force when you was working directly with Mona. Okay, Mona knew what the fuck she was doing with Violator and all that shit. That was back in the day when we had Missy Elliott and all of them coming out and they was just putting out motherfucking hits, bitch, and you probably was just an intern. Okay, but other than that, you ain't making nobody no fucking international hit. Okay, you couldn't make Bianca no fucking international hit. You couldn't make nobody else that's working under you a international hit. You talking about something? Oh, it'll get played probably just in Brooklyn. Bitch, stop hating. Then you gonna walk away and say whack ass record. Girl, this is exactly why don't nobody want to fuck with your ass. Okay, stop it, kill it, and then you just walk out on your girl's rehearsal. Like that's some fucked up shit. And Juju had every fucking right to be fucking mad. And I said, don't fuck with that bitch no more, Juju. Bitches are showing you their colors, okay? You don't do that shit. But then when it comes to her stuff, she wants you to be on time and she wants you to do this and do that, but she can't stay for your shit. Right. Beware bitches like Andy. So, Remy Ma, she got a whole bunch of people from labels, the radios, and all this stuff together. They're about to premiere her new music, Melanin Magic, Pretty Brown, featuring Chris Brown and everything. And they doing all that. And she, telling them where she got the inspiration for the new single. It was from somebody that said on Twitter that she would be pretty if she would be better looking if she was not so dark skinned. First of all, I hate when anybody say that. Okay, to my dark skinned women and my dark skinned men, y'all beautiful just the way the fuck y'all are. Cause let me tell you something. It's some light skinned motherfuckers out there that's ugly as hell. Okay, light skin don't mean that you pretty. White don't mean that you pretty either. Okay, trust and fucking believe. I'm pretty. At least I feel like I'm pretty enough. But bitch, I seen some ones that I was like, and you got the nerve to say something about her. Ah, okay, bitch, you don't look at yourself in the mirror every day. I guess if because if you did, you keep your mouth on. Oop. Okay, so the label liking it and all that stuff. Next thing you know, we get to Safari little thing to premiere the Melanin Paradise remix. Okay, and so when they get ready to get there, everybody showing up in their furs. You got Snoop in her fur and shit, and Ruben and Aisha show up. AIEs. I said Snoop. That is not how you pronounce AIE. She didn't just pronounce it the long way instead of the short way. AIEs. AEIOU. And in school we learn the vowels and stuff and how, we pronounce the letters to the words and all that shit. We be like, you long A, you short A, you long B, you short B, B, ba, ba, A, I. You know what I'm saying? Snoop missed that lesson, okay? And so, they was minding their business. They were minding their business, and right off the bat, Richie, you a fucking bitch, okay? You are a bitch. I get it. You feel like you got played, which in actuality, you didn't get played because you knew that girl was married. Regardless of what she was telling you, you knew that girl was married. And 9 out of 10, just like most niggas who tell these women, I'm married and I'm getting a divorce, we already know that it's not going to happen, okay? So for you to be a bitch and to sit at that bar when Ruben go over there, and then for Ruben to tell you everything is all good, I'm with her, we worked out, it's no hard feelings. That's where it should have left. And you were talking about something. I'm just glad to be out the middle of it. While she out here showing her pussy to everybody, to Jaquay and all this shit. Why did you need to tell that? Why did you need to tell that? Now you involving other people in a situation that was already trying to die down. You was being a messy little bitch, and then you trying to call Anais messy. You the one that's messy as fuck, and that's what bitches do. You exhibiting bitch female traits, okay? For you to be this man on town or whatever the fuck, use a bitch for that. And who does that shit? So I was here for Regina. I was here for Jonathan talking about some. We gonna leave because Safari, you invited vaginas here. I'm glad he didn't straight up call him a pussy like that, but he called him a vagina, and there you go. And that's exactly what the fuck you were, Rich. Why you had to say something? That's I'm pissed off because she didn't choose me. That's what it was. You keep on saying you glad you out the mix, but yet you putting more people in there, including yourself. You stirring the fucking pot, you puss. So, we see Safari, his mama and his sister, they're proud of him. And then Juju comes over, and then come to find out, ever since Safari been working on this play with Juju, Juju then made a good girlfriend out of Safari mama. Like, they been chatting it up and all this stuff. I said, Juju, you over here giving this woman hopes that you gonna let this man wife you up. And you know damn well you not, but I do love their relationship and I do love them. His mama know he ain't shit sometimes and that he needs a mature ass woman and that he's not ready for it. And even though she put it out there that she likes Juju and will want them to be together, Juju was like, you know, he's scared of me and all that shit. And the mom was like, yeah, I know. That's exactly what it is, okay? He ain't ready to fucking grow up. So he gotta hold off on that. Then, you know, Mariah Lynn and Cayenne come in with Yandy, and she, you know, they over there talking to Juju and all this stuff, and she's still about this whole thing with the charity, and oh, he cut me out. We were supposed to produce the record together. Now, bitch, you up here getting upset with him for not, you know, including you or whatever the fuck. Did y'all have a written contract saying that you was gonna produce anything? Bitch, you ain't even going to the studio, first of all. Second of all, you gonna tell this man that if it was going to charity, then I'm all here for it. But if it goes to one of those chains around your neck, then I'm not here for that shit, man. You gonna have a problem. And like he said, so basically you wanted some money yourself. That's what you was getting at. You want some of the money yourself, bitch. Whatever. I'm not buying Yandy bullshit, okay? Like we still ain't hear nothing about St. Martin's and all this shit, okay? Like, ugh, girl, whatever. Of course, you know, Safari is saying that he had to cut some people out the record. Now we about to see how the fuck that shit gonna blow up. So, you know, to show that Safari ain't fucking around with the proceeds of this money, he gave the charity person for the Caribbeans a $5,000 advance check. And then they played the music. You got Jaquay, you got Mariah Lynn, you got Cayenne coming up on the stage. They doing they shit. Bree down there like this, like waiting for her verse, but it never comes up because she's not on the record. Okay, Safari did fuck up by not telling her that she's not on the record. But then again, he to his fucking you know, defense, he said, bring your shit in, so come on in so we can clean up the track so I can get it ready. You never showed up. So you fucked yourself, Bree, okay? Yes, Safari should have said, well, let me tell you something, you're not gonna be on the track. But, you know, he could have went about that part of right another way. But still, like Rich said, you have a right to be mad because you didn't know that you weren't gonna be on there. But also you have to blame yourself because you didn't bring the track in like you were supposed to come in to do your verse and clean it up. So that's on you. And then for you to, you know, do what you did and make this show of things or whatever, you don't do stuff like that. You still supposed to keep the shit professional, like Rich said. And Rich is your manager, but you're not telling him about the stuff that you're doing, so therefore he can't help your ass out either. Like he said, had you been telling me what you've been doing, I could have cleared this up right away. Wouldn't have been no need for no show. Then Yandy, you sit your frog looking ass down, okay? Because you talking about some, you know, putting the people together and all this stuff, that's my work and I'm all good with that. But the logistics side of it is fucked up and that's where it's a mess. Now, see, if you would have had a woman's touch, Yandy's touch, I would have been able to get this together. No, you wouldn't, because it still would have came down to him, all right? It still would have came down to him and who he wanted to be on the fucking record. It didn't got shit else to do, and even if that were the case, that bitch was gonna blow up either way, okay? So don't try to take credit and make it seem like if you would have had a part in it, 100% it would have went this way and went that way. Bitch, you tried to get them girls to get together and they still didn't even fucking get together and do the shit the first time the right way. So what you talking about? Yandy, shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up forever. And Jaquay, let me tell you something. Your bitch wasn't finna pop off. Now usually I be on Cayenne's ass, but Bree called her ass out. Both of them were very unprofessional in the setting. That's understandable. We get that. But that bitch called her out, so you know how your bitch gonna be. She responded back to that hoe. It ain't like she started the shit or whatever. Bree talking. You sat there and you was cool with the fact that your friend called your bitch a hoe and all this shit and calling her a bitch and all that, but then you want to get mad because your girls respond. Nigga, grow up. Then they do the little wrap up at the end. Question: did they forget about Lil Mo? I'm saying like they gave Lil Mo probably a total of 5 to 6 out of fucking 16 episodes. What was the point of bringing her on? She probably ain't coming back next season, just like Keisha Cole ain't coming back next season for Love and Hip Hop. Anyway, y'all tell me how y'all feel about this, and I will see you guys later. Peace.